Hello everyone, it's Pat here from Beads and Plenty More, and today I'm going to talk about memory wire bracelets. I've got one made up here, a stacking memory wire bracelet, and I've used some of our leather, which is kind of a nice little trick that gives you a little bit more variety rather than bead on bead and bead. And I've also put a little charm on here. So what happens with this leather, there's not all of it that works, but some of it has a core in it. And the one I'm going to make up on the video here today has the pink leather, and it's got the core, as you can see the little bit here. You just have to pick back a little bit on the outside coating, and then you go in with your pliers and grab hold of that core and just give it a good tug and pull it right out. So that works really well for then stringing onto the memory wire. So I've done one of the pieces of the pink leather on this one already, and in this case I used these bead caps that are tapered, and I found they didn't fit really well next to the beads, so I stuck in a tiny little 3mm Swarovski here just so that it tucks into that extra little hole that's on the end of these caps. On this one, I was able to use, this is a little bit bigger leather, I was able to use these caps with the square end, and so they nested in really nice and tight, so they worked even better than the tapered ones. But the leather is the trick on this, as we can put it on there to lighten up the load on the weight of the memory wire, because when you feed it with full beads it could get quite heavy. So I'm going to pause and work on finishing up, setting up this next one, and I'll show you what it looks like when I finish. Bye for now. Hello again, I'm back with my memory wire bracelet that I've strung up with all the different beads that I've chosen, and now I'm ready to finish the ends. So we'll take the clamp off, and I've got the memory wire pliers that do the turning very well, and I'm just going to turn a nice little tidy circle right on the end here with the smaller side of these memory wire pliers. Get it all nice and circled, and of course I should have trimmed some off maybe, so we'll have to run some of the beads up so that we tighten that up. Take this one off, and we'll just give it a good hard pull so that we make sure that everything's nice and tidy. There we go. Now, when it comes to cutting memory wire, it's always a good idea to use a proper memory wire cutter plier, because it's hard on your regular pliers. I'm going to leave about a ½ inch, and I'm going to hold this end when I cut so that I don't have it flying. There we are. And we'll just snug that up really good again, make sure there's no gaps anywhere in the whole project. And I'm going to take this and turn this end in now. Give it a nice firm turn, and then maybe even give it a squeeze that way to make sure it's not sticking out, and we'll pick the skin. And I'll do that on the other side as well. So this is kind of a fun project to do with your memory wire. Memory wire, of course, is super simple to wear because you just wrap it onto your wrist without any clasp. And you get automatic stacking bracelet without worrying about having to do anything up. And it fits many sizes as well. So hope you enjoy working with memory wire, and we can put a charm on here if we choose, or leave it. I find these curved beads work very well in the stack bracelet as well. Bye for now.